It's a story that many women can relate to. You are married. Your spouse invites someone over, a family member, a friend, or a colleague. And suddenly there's chemistry, an undeniable connection that neither of you expected. Suddenly, the idea of betraying your spouse crosses your mind, but you brush it off as a fleeting thought brought on by hormones or stress. Here, the story takes a different turn. The woman finds herself irresistibly drawn to the guest. The story revolves around a woman who finds herself in a loveless marriage with little physical connection with her husband. One evening, a woman named Frances comes over for dinner. The protagonist's husband, Victor, has invited his mother. Despite her initial reservations, the protagonist finds herself captivated by Frances's charm, and they share a deep conversation. The protagonist begins to see Frances as a kindred spirit, someone who understands her in ways that Victor never has. This connection grows stronger, and soon they are meeting secretly and engaging in an emotional affair. The story is not just about physical infidelity. It is also about emotional intimacy and the protagonist's journey of self-discovery. She realizes that she has feelings for Frances that go beyond friendship. However, she is torn between her feelings for Frances and her sense of guilt and obligation towards her husband. The story ends with the protagonist still torn between her two worlds, wondering about the nature of her relationship with Frances and unsure about the future. If you're enjoying my short stories, please consider supporting me. Your support would mean a lot and will help me keep writing. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Let's get back to the story. Now, here's where things get interesting. As the story progresses, the woman starts to develop genuine feelings for Frances. Their relationship becomes more than just a fling. They start to build a strong emotional connection. They talk for hours about their lives, their dreams, and their regrets. They share their deepest secrets and vulnerabilities with each other. This emotional intimacy leads to physical intimacy. They kiss, they embrace, they touch. It's clear that they have chemistry. The passion between them is undeniable. However, they both know that their relationship is wrong. They are both married women. They have a sense of guilt and shame about their actions. They try to justify their behavior, telling themselves that it's just a harmless fling. But deep down, they know that it's more than that. The woman in particular is torn. She loves her husband, but she can't deny the feelings she has for Frances. She doesn't understand them. She doesn't know what to do about them. She feels trapped in her marriage and suffocated by her own desires. This is a classic dilemma, a conflict between societal norms and personal feelings. The woman is caught in a web of her own making. She has betrayed her vows, but she doesn't want to give up on her marriage. She wants to have her cake and eat it too. But life rarely works that way. Every choice has consequences. Every action has a reaction. And the woman is about to find out, but the hard way. The story is not just about the physical infidelity, but also about the emotional toll it takes on the protagonist. She is torn between two worlds. On one hand, she has her marriage, a comfortable, familiar life with its own set of problems. On the other hand, she has her relationship with Frances, passionate but precarious, exciting but unstable. She doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know which path to choose. She doesn't know who she can trust. This is a common predicament faced by many individuals in similar situations. The woman's internal conflict is palpable. Her confusion, her guilt, her longing are all emotions that readers can relate to. The story captures the complexity of human relationships and the difficult choices that sometimes need to be made. As the story reaches its climax, the woman must make a decision. Does she confess her actions to her husband? Does she end her relationship with Frances? Or does she continue to live a life of secrecy and deceit? The story leaves this decision up to the reader, inviting them to contemplate the possible outcomes and the implications of each choice. In conclusion, the story is a compelling exploration of love, betrayal, and self-discovery. It is a tale of two women who find solace in each other's company, but who are ultimately torn apart by the weight of their actions. The story is relatable, thought-provoking, and emotionally resonant. It is a reminder that sometimes life's most difficult decisions are the ones that affect us the most.